everybody, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, KRSTINA. And this is where we read book and talk about books. No special effects, no theme music. I have nothing special going on here. It's just me reading books, talking books. And I'd like to thank all of you who have subscribed, and I'll let you know about this fantasy I have about a miracle Christmas of getting 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. I have 130 now. I only need 900 more. So it's up to you, the general public, to come through. So this is Flashback Monday. I don't know if I'll be able to do an additional one in December. I will try. I decorate my bookcases, so it's going to be hard to reach through the wires to get all the books, but we'll try. And I do pack the top shelf up to put Christmas houses, the little villages that I've it's been hand me down. So anyway, this is Flashback Monday. This is where we talk about books that I was looking at in 2008. And which books I still own. There's quite a few of these that I'm like, damn, where is it? I know I have it, but I did a big purge during COVID. So I didn't realize what I was throwing out at the time, I guess. Well, I didn't throw them, I donated them to the library. So now I'm regretting donating a lot of those. So we'll see how many I have. So this is going to be a little bit more of a paranormal episode today. But let's get going here. Just a second. I can't find my glasses. I just found my glasses. So, romantic titles, book reviews. This is the May 2008 issue. We started with 2007, so please check those out. And if you're doing that read with your own challenge, I own all these. I've been doing this for months. If I'd known, I'd have said something, but I didn't realize they were doing this big thing. So, and we're also doing, they're going to hit the airways this week. I'm doing 30 days of Janet Ivanovich. During the holidays, my mother and my daughter died during this time period. And to get me through it, I go to my comfort books. And my comfort books is Janet Ivanovich, Stephanie Plum, and J.D. Robb, Eve Dallas. And we've been doing Eve Dallas all year. And we will be finishing up with Eve Dallas because there's a new one coming out at the end of January. And we want to be done with our reread by then. Then I wait 6 months and I reread them all over again because it's my comfort series. I love that series. There's 60 books in it. It's just great. And there's a couple other series here that we will be doing. I've mentioned a couple of these books before, but down here. So there's a couple of series here that I'm a series person. I like to read series. I like to read about the character progression from book to book to book. And a couple of these we'll be doing next year. I would definitely be doing this Guy O'Malley individually, and some of these others, and Sookie Stackhouse individually next year. So we'll get into that. So, anyways, the shit, I should have organized these better. There's no special editing here either. All right, Kelsey Kroll, Doctor. Yes, dear. Can you help Mommy find the books? Because Mommy doesn't know which pile they're in. Alright, let's put this there. And there. Over there. I just had it. Here we go. Kelsey Kroll. And I think there's a reviewed So we'll just do quickly. Naomi Laris, a famous ballerina from a past century, became a phantom the night she was murdered, imbued with otherworldly powers but invisible to the living. She haunts her beloved home, scaring away trespassers until she encounters a ruthless immortal, even more terrifying than Naomi herself. Caden Wall will stop at nothing to atone for one wrong that will haunt him forever. But once he secures the key to his redemption, the halfling Holly Ashwin Kale finds that the woman he thought he could use for his own ends and then forget haunts him as much as his past. And we will do this series individually later. Alright, so this is where we talk about books that I was reading. Shadow Magic. And I pulled those too. It's part It's part of a series. So we'll look at that in a minute. I don't want to get going here too far. So, and there's a big spread on Gina Showalter. She's on the cover. I can't find the third book. I'm looking all over for it because I know I have it. Okay. I could read this magazine for hours upon hours upon hours. But we're going to cut it a little short today. Alright, so my lady Beatrice Small, we will be doing all the Sky O'Malley books later. We will be doing all her series later next year. Once we get through, Janet will start working with these. Beatrice Small, the Sky O'Malley series, is 7 books. But anyway, in this one, they're talking about the Sorceress of Belmar. And okay, it is. Alright. So she's guarding me over here. How's it going there, Smoke? Oh, I gotta go. Okay. The Sorceress of Belmar. Smoke. 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 Got some Christmas decorations out. I have not put them up yet. They're in a pile. She's taking advantage of me. Smoke. Smoke. She's gonna sit there and look at me. You sneaky. Alright, anyways. Sorceress of Belmar. Got 4.5 stars. Dylan, the son of Lara Damia of Hetar, possesses powers of magic like his mother and father. It has been deceived by Belmar's dragon guardian that he wed Princess Sienna and become ruler of Belmar, the bright star in Hetar. Belmar is beautiful, and Dylan's strong-willed wife proves to be an ideal mate in and out of bed. Dylan soon discovers there's a powerful link between Belmore and Hector, and it will be up to him and his bride to use their magical gifts to solve the mystery surrounding the disappearance of Belmore's young woman. The bonds they form with each other and the residents of their magical world empower the lovers to bring glory and a new reign of promise to their land. Yes, yes, she's back. All right, so this is book 4. Let's see. All right. This is book 1, Lara. Like a Sky O'Malley. I'm also a candle person. I will never light these. I have one that I use on a daily basis. It has lasted me 8 years. If you buy a candle warmer, the candles will last you for decades. So, it's book 2, A Distant Tomorrow. Book 3, The Twilight Lord. And book 4, The Sorcerer of Belmore, we just talked about. And The Shadow Queen. And these will be all descendants of Lara. And just like Sky O'Malley series, they're all her descendants. And she lives. Her life goes through the 7 books. So we'll be talking about that too. And The Crown of Destiny, book 6. Then I've done this family recently, well, February. And we will come back to them. And I will do each individual book. This is a book that's not related to the family. This is a standalone that she did. And I usually don't do standalones, but she's one of my favorite authors. She is since deceased, but did they review this? The Devil That Tamed Her. They did not. It's just advertised. So, and if I could figure out how to get rid of my ink, because I wrote all of these years ago. Ophelia Reed is an incomparable beauty with a reputation for starting rumors and spreading them. Having purposely wrecked her engagement to Duncan McTavish, a future Marquis, which her social climbing father arranged, Ophelia wants to return to London's marriage mart and make her own choice of a wealthy husband. But on her journey home, something unexpected happens. The heir to a dukedom, Raphael Lackey, Viscount Linfield, in spite of his disinterest in marriage, the most sought-after young lord in England, he instantly disliked Ophelia when she caused a scandal to avoid marriage to his friend McTavish. But having comforted her in a tearful moment, he begins to wonder if she's not bad at all. So check it out. The Devil Who Tamed Her. Okay. No. Okay. So this book, this magazine, as I've mentioned previously, they did all the genres. You will not find the New York Review or the Mystery Scene or Book Page or any of them doing every genre. So they did historical romance. Then they did mainstream fiction. And they had a teen section. I will mention that Stephanie, what's her face? Myers, well, yeah. Inspirational. The host is in here. 3 stars. That was just Vampire Diaries. We won't go there. So, yeah, it was 3 stars. Science fiction. It's a vampire series. We are not gonna go there. You will never see that series on this channel. I know. Teens out there loved it with the angst of it all. Then we have romantic suspense. And I usually do one from all of these, but I've got enough paranormals here to last. Mystery suspense. Scream for Me, Karen Rose got 4.5 stars. Special Agent Daniel Vartson, still recovering from the devastating discovery that his brother Simon was a serial killer who also murdered their parents, is handed a new case that mimics the murder 13 years ago of Alicia Tremaine. Oh, and Carla. This is a good series, too. Oh, know this lady. Linda Howard. I had a few of hers. Mary Higgins Clark, Where Are They Now? 4 stars. 10 years ago, Carolyn Mackenzie's brother Mac walked out of his apartment and was never seen again. The only contact his family has had from him since is a phone call every Mother's Day. The police and Private Eye turned up no clues. It was as if he disappeared into thin air. Now Carolyn is desperate to find out the truth about her brother and has started her own investigation. Yeah. Contemporary romance. Alright, paranormals. Let's get started. Let's see. I was a paranormal person and a serious person. So, first up. Nope. Oh. I spent 10 minutes looking for that. I already had it out. Where'd it go? Okay. First up, Playing with Fire, Katie McAllister. I have like 30 of her books. 4.5 stars. Mary Northcott is a doppelganger created by her Narad twin Cyrene while she was enthralled to the demon Lord Magath. Unhappily, that means May is bound to Magath and forced to steal valuable magical objects. During a caper gone wrong, May meets Gabriel Tuho of the Silver Dragons and discovers she's his mate. As silver dragons are cursed never to have a mate born, Gabriel figures he was out of luck, but the fact that May was created solves that problem. It does not, however, solve the problem of the price on May's head set by an angry May, the black dragon salivating for revenge, or the demon lord who controls May's destiny. 1. Because Your Vampire Said So. 4.5 stars. Broken Heart, Oklahoma beauty Patsy Donahue is a new vampire who's been adjusting to her undead life while raising her teenage son, Wilson. But life is about to get a whole lot more complicated for all the supernatural citizens of Broken Heart. Various ancients descend to try to stop a prophecy. When sexy Lycan Gabriel saves her from a demon's attack, Patsy is grateful but confused. Gabriel claims that Patsy is the destined queen who will unite the vampires and the Lycans, and Gabriel is supposed to be her destined mate. Patsy can buy into that plot, but all the fighting and danger not so much. You know, I guess it would have helped if I put these in order. Oh. Ah. Everlasting Darkness. Book 3 in the series. As the new Anos of the vampire, Styx must deal with threats and issues facing the clans. Styx's biggest annoyance is an arrogant, pure-blood wearer threatening resolution. Salvatore Gillian has come from Europe on a mission to help save were population. To do that, he must locate a young woman named Darcy Smith. Styx attaches Darcy before Salvatore can, but capturing her is the easy part. Now Styx must deal with an unusual woman who sets his world on fire. And we will be doing Cheryl and Kenyon Styx next year too. But I just thought I would I picked the wrong end. But the other books in the series are When Darkness Ends, Darkness Beyond the Darkness, Devoured by Darkness, Darkness Revealed, Darkness Unleashed, Darkness Everlasting. So those. Alright. Cheyenne. Alright. Cheyenne. Oh, they got 4 stars, by the way. So we're just gonna go through these. Forbidden Magic is book 1. Danu, which Silver Ashcroft knows she walks a perilous line by practicing gray magic, but it's the only way to protect herself from the evil that surrounds her. After the horrors she has witnessed, Silver thinks she is ready for anything until most intensely arousing being she has ever encountered swiftly and sensually proves her wrong. And book 2, Seduced by Magic. Yeah. Cooper Ashcroft is an accomplished Diam witch, but the magic she yields is a potent force strong enough to hurl her into a mysterious other world when a spell backfires. Before Cooper can escape, another being pulled into her realm, Termin, a powerful virile Tuath Dumar warrior, blood, blue-eyed and shamelessly seductive. Chairman could be Cooper's savior, and his touch sets her body on fire. Wicked Magic Book 3. Reigning Castle is a duo witch who Coven sisters know nothing of the shadows that lurk within her. Rhiannon can reveal the truth to anyone, least of all Air, a rugged soldier who walks into Rhiannon's life and awakens her to a reckless desire. Oh, Darkness Everlasting from the other series. Lady Shay is the last of her kind, half human, half shallow. Her blood is precious, aphrodisiac to vampires who consider it more precious than gold. And Dark Magic. Book 5 in the series. Jake McGregor has his hands full as San Francisco's leader of the Paranormal Special Forces Unit. He and his team are facing a powerful enemy that threatens to bring down the city. With the weight of the world already resting on his brood, chiseled shoulders. The last thing Jake has time for is romance. It's a romance book. What do you expect? Okay, so let me just double check. It's here somewhere. Shadow Magic. It's book 4 in the series. It got 4.5 stars. Deanna Witch Hannah Wentworth joins Rihanna in a guest to enlist the aid of Drow on Dark Elves. In their battle against the Formal, the Dao have been unwilling to help up to this point. But after Goran, the king of the Dao, is summoned by the Great Guardian, he learns of a dangerous choice he must make. For the first time in a long time, Garou finds himself highly attracted to a human female. Okay, so that's that book. Alright, now I've marked as having this book. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Gina Showalter, Lords of the Underworld. 4 stars. It was pride that destroyed immortal warrior Maddox and his fellow warriors, stung that the Greek gods chose Pandora to guard the demon-filled Dimquack. They let loose the demons to their internal regret and now are cursed to contain them within themselves. Maddox not only carries the demon violence, he also is cursed to die brutally every night. Holed up in Budapest, the warriors live a fairly isolated existence until a young woman arrives. That one. And we'll just show the other ones. Darkest Whisper is Sabin's book. And The Darkest Seduction is Paris's book. And Darkest Lie is Gideon's book. And Darkest Kiss is Anya's book. And Darkest Passion is Arian's book. The Darkest King is William's book. And I used to have Cynthia Eden's. Those are one of the ones that I gave away. I think that was all the... Okay, then we have Jenna Black, Hungers of the Heart. 4 stars. A vampire who drinks human blood. Drake has not been welcomed in Eli Philadelphia Guardian Society. Since Eli's son Gabriel is the new master of Baltimore, Drake decides to try his luck there. But shortly after his arrival, all hell breaks loose when Gabriel is kidnapped by a powerful born vampire, Bridget. She wants Drake to act as intermediary to a European vampire delegation sent to capture Bridget and kill Gabriel. Rebecca York. Did I? Ghost Moon. I didn't write it down, but it's part of a series. There's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I have in this series. 4 stars. On a mission from her homeworld, Magical Quinn arrives in Maryland Woods to meet with Marshall clan of werewolves. Quinn is to escort Sarah to Maryland, where she can reside safely during her pregnancy. In the woods, Quinn runs into a ghost with a disturbing physical presence. Caleb Marshall was murdered in 1933, and for the first time, his spirit can interact with a human. When a strange set of circumstances allow Caleb to take over the body of a newly murdered man. The man fleeing memories indicate a terrorist attack may be imminent. KRESLEY's Dark Needs at Night's Edge. It's book 4 in the series. Conrad Wraith has fallen into bloodlust and is feared lost by vampire brothers. With various supernatural parties out to destroy him, the Wrath brothers capture the nearly insane Conrad with the hope of restoring his sanity. If they can't, they must kill him. The rundown mansion they choose for their mission has its own secret. It's the residence of ballerina Naomi Laris's ghost. Naomi was murdered back there in 1927, and Conrad is the first person who can see her. I thought I pulled the other one. Did that? I thought I pulled the other. Maybe I didn't. All right. Maggie Shane, Lover's Bite. 4 stars. With Reaper, Vixen, and the other team members occupied elsewhere, Vampire Topaz takes the opportunity to do some digging into her own murky past. There's only one thing Topaz knows for sure. Her mother, film legend Mirabelle Dufresne, was murdered, and the crime was never solved. Topaz intends to change that as quickly as possible. The last thing Topaz expects or wants is the assistance of Jack Hart, a vamp who stole her heart and a sizable chunk of her bank account. Savannah Russe, 3 stars. It's the 5th book in the series. As a member of the ultra-secret government agency of vampire spies, the Dark Winds, Daphne Urban and her partner' new mission is to discover what happened to a military aircraft that vanished. Theorizing that it was taken by terrorists, the Dark Winds also want to know why and how it disappeared. Complicating their mission is a major influx of vampire slayers. I don't know why I pulled that one out anyway. Alright. 1 Foot in the Grave, 4.5 stars. This is a big series. For years 4 years have passed since the half vampire, half human Cat Crawford was forced to abandon her vampire lover Bones and join a special branch of Homeland Security. Cat and her vampire team have successfully eliminated vampires who kill humans, but on one mission, Cat hesitates in killing a master vamp, Ian. That act begins a chain reaction, and now 3 vampires are after Cat. Ian wants to own her as a novelty. Her vampire father wants her dead, and Bones just wants her back. And spoiler alert, they do get married. Cat and Bones do get married. Okay, now, here we go. We will do this whole series next year. Dead to Worse. Sorry, I know that's so stupid. Sucky. You gotta listen to Eric say it. Alexander Skarsgård is so good at sucky. Now, there was the TV show. You can buy them on DVD or whatever, but the books are better. In regards to Eric, in regards to Suki's situation, the books are better. I don't like how Charlene ended it. It's just not right. At the same time, Kim Harrison ended her series, but we have been honored and fortunate enough with the fact that Kim Harris decided to go back to Rachel and Ivy. We can only hope. I've mentioned this to Charlene a couple times, and all I've gotten is like a thumbs up or a smile or an icon or something, but no words. That I would love to see Sookie Stackhouse again one day. But she's so on this. She's done a couple other series. She did The Midnight, and now she's on the Rose, the Western type, paranormal type. It just doesn't. I think I have 1 or 2, but it's just not for me. I miss Sookie. I miss Bill. I miss Eric. I miss these guys and Sam. So you can watch the DVDs or the show, but like you said, the books are better. And the show doesn't really follow the books that much, but it's always worth seeing Alexandra Skarsgård nude. But Louisiana is still reeling from Hurricane Katrina and the recent terrorist bombing of the vampire convention. Sookie tries to keep her head down, but all too soon she becomes the target of killers. There's both a werewolf war and a vampire coup brewing, and because of her ties to both communities, Sookie is a sitting duck. And I'd forgotten, well, Altogether Dead is another one. I think this is the book after. Being surrounded by varieties of undead, changeling, and preternatural beings has gotten to be nothing out of the ordinary for Louisiana's cocktail waitress, Sookie Stackhouse. Still, even she has her limits. Betrayed by her longtime vampire love, Sophie must now not only deal with a possible new man in her life, but the oh-so-handsome shapeshifter Quinn. I didn't care for Quinn. But I forgot that I bought these in anthologies way back when. Dead by Day. This holds Dead to the World and Dead as a Doornail. And Dead in Dixie holds Dead Until Dark and Living Dead in Dallas. And I couldn't find the Tate Holloway book. I know it's here. I've walked around this house and I've seen it 10 times. Oh, I forgot. Definitely did. Since Louisiana cocktail waitress Sookie Stackhouse has so few living relatives, she hates to lose even her cousin Hadley, undead consort of the vampire queen of New Orleans. That's a fun one too. Carrie Arthur. We will. Oh, there's the. How did I not pull this? I know I pulled it. I know I pulled it. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Alright, I have two more here that. Oh. Under Darkness, Savannah Russe. As a member of the ultra-secret government agency of vampires, the Dark Winds, Daphne Urban and her partner, new mission is to discover what happened to a military aircraft. I read that. So that's this one. And then Beneath the Skin. Past Redemption. Just get those out of my way. I know. I could have sworn I pulled. Okay. I found it. The Darkest Kiss, Carrie Arthur. I've got the whole series. She's a hot author. If you want some sexual books, the Carrie Arthur books, the Riley Jensen she's having sex every other page. Let's just look at the review real quick. 4 stars. As a guardian for the directorate, Riley is sent hunting once more when a high-profile politician is murdered. That's the beginning. An inhuman killer appears to be hunting society's strumpets and their lovers. If that weren't enough, there may be an unusual vampire stalking and killing people connected to the past. For better or worse, that brings ancient vampire and former lover Quinn back into the picture. Oh, we've got company. So, we've got to keep his butt here because the other one is going to kill him. He's afraid of girls. He's afraid of girls. So, I didn't get to do this one. I forget where it was. Cheyenne MCCRAY, the demons not included. What did I just do with the? I can't tell you how much I love this magazine. The fact that I'm doing an entire series on this magazine. Did they review it? Bardsley. Shadow Magic. No, I don't know why I took it out. But anyway, that's our book reviews for Flashback Monday for May 2008. And I hope you tune in to Star Trek Fridays. And I hope you join me in my 30 days of Stephanie Plum. Wow, she's close. She's close. A little girl. She's giving him the evil eye. I gotta save lives here. So, have a good one. Thank you.